So, hi guys, welcome to the channel. And today I show you guys stage 3 of the new Voidrift thing, right? So let's get into it. I have the theme, I explain inside what's happening, and I show you guys the gear after, right? And yeah guys, if you like my content, leave a like, subscribe, and all that stuff would help me out a lot. So appreciate you guys. So if you use here the tank first, for example, right? You see the pillars here, up there and down there. They attack the last place unit, right? So if you do that, do Oleg now, and then follow up with a healer or something, the healer gets attacked, right? And if I follow up with damage healer, for example, here, he gets attacked. The tank is not getting attacked, right? So you wanna place him as last. So I'm gonna use Lily here. And I follow up with Boreas, right? You can use Vienna, Boreas, Kamet, whatever you have, right? Should work. Should work. So I put the tank down, and now the pillars attack him, right? Not Boreas or Lily anymore. And I have Lily because I like her. She also have Sheet Death, which helps us here, which is pretty nice. And yeah, now I wait for costs and place the units up there and then down there. I start with top and then I go bot. So if I have around 40 cost, I start doing this. It's the same scenario like in the middle, right? You want to place the tank as last. So I make Hex, and then Elowen, and then followed out by any tank, right? You also want to have the damage dealer up there on the top right corner, so Hex is reaching the right side because there's gonna come monsters as well. But this way Hex is helping the middle, which is nice for Boreas. You want also only magic damage dealer here, technically, but since Silas ignore defense, you can also use Silas, right, if you have him. And yeah, we do the same thing with the bot side. I just did this for cost. So I put Silas down, followed by Vortex, and then we get the tank down after. But you wanna have him also on the right side, the Machida right, whoever you gonna use. And then I just put the tank down. And from here on, everything is fine, right? You don't need to place her. Doesn't really matter. You can use sometimes just to... If your tank is in danger, you can just place her. And then the pillars will attack her, right? But that's not good because Lily took the sheet death on her now, which is bad. But it's fine, I guess. Rookie will survive it, I think. Yeah, that's basically the stage. We can just autocast from here. It just takes a little bit, and then yeah. And we see us in the next round. I will show you still the gear. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, if you have like problems, your tank is dying or something, and you don't use Lily, you can just put her down. The pillar will attack the Lunaria, right? And yeah, then you save, right? That's the damage. And yeah, I show you guys the gear. And then we go to the next stage, to the Solai boss, okay? That's my Hex. If I do it too fast, you can just pause it, right, and check it out. That's my Zidas. I didn't know that he has this still from yesterday, but I guess it worked. And this is my Boreas. This is my new Praetor set. And yeah, that's basically it. I can still show you guys the things and stuff. Yeah, the biggest tank you need is just the guy in the middle, right? But you don't need that crazy gear that I have on Brokia. Oleg, I think it was his name. I don't use Oleg anymore at all, so for me he's useless. Legit, I replaced him everywhere I used him. Because I have King Hearts and Brokia and Regulus. That's like my 3 tanks I need usually. And if something is going on, I take Rodor. I like this guy. He can block a lot of units. But yeah, you see us in the next stage, guys. So now we're at the Solar stage. So this stage kind of requires a lot. I don't have Aracha, right? Otherwise I would use Aracha instead of Ivor. Just because it's more accessible, but yeah. That's the team I find out, and let's just start. I will explain what's happening. And yeah, let's go. So I start with Silas and Ivor, right? So, and then I follow up with Lily, and then I put a tank down, which is this guy. And I wait till I use Silas, so I give Ivor 1 sword more stack, and then I use Ivor. Now we can just follow up with a tank. We use this guy. And you have to kill him in the time frame, right? If you don't kill him in this time, he gonna flee and run into the blue portal. So I'm gonna use Hex then after, and then I follow up with Elowin to give Hex the Invic right. And then we have also Rage Region going for the bot side too. But I need her on the top side. I cannot use her on the bot side because she will heal us up. And we do the same thing again with Dolores and this guy. You can use Ivor, you can just spam him here. We just need Zidas up now, and then we good. It's gonna be tight timing, but it's always worked so far. With Ivor and Zidas only, damage dealers on the bot side without Dolores. Because on the first phase you only need to reach 70%, and then you're gonna need much more on the middle, right? And then 30% here again. And yeah, then you wanna have always placed your tank as last, because the towers here, like in previous stage, attacks the last placed unit, right? So I put Regulus down here, and I put Regulus with a lot of range region too. Now they made the phase. I unsummon them on the bot side, so they up as fast as possible for later. And yeah, I do this, and we start resting. So this guy, you see this one, this bar, that makes a lot of AoE damage, right, on the top side. That's why we have Regulus and Elowin there. I use Regulus now, and then Elowin Elf, and Elowin Ultimate. And we save for that. Then we barely get damage anymore. And yeah, you wanna kill her in time. And this phase, it's gonna be very hard to deal damage, because he's gonna kill eventually some damage dealers of you, right? So I put the Arya down already. Doesn't really matter when you place her, but you wanna place your tank as last, right? As I said before. Now we put Ivor down, Zidas, Lily, and then we follow up with this guy. Can use Dolores again. You wanna leave Elowin on the field, okay? And he makes the AoE again. Use Elowin here. And yeah, that is this phase. You're gonna stun everyone. You unsummon everyone except Elowin. So you can replace on the bottom after. Now we use... Okay, that was not planned that he dies, but it's okay, I guess. So it was not planned that L1 dies. We kinda need the rage regen in normal cases, but maybe it works it out. We will see. But you wanna have her alive, right? So you use the elf a little bit earlier, and it should be okay. So now you just burst him down here, and you should be okay. He's gonna one-shot Silas now. He deletes a unit basically on the bot side. But it's for some reason it's always platform units first. I don't know why. It says random, I think. But yeah, that's how it is. Now he killed Ivor. But we still have Arya to finish him off, right? And we can now place these units in. And we can replace a tank too. You could just replace a tank after, right? Because the towers will one-shot your damage dealers instantly instead of the boss only. That's the damage. But yeah, you guys can use Aracha instead of Ivor. I think I don't have Aracha, so I cannot show it. But with Lunaria I tried. This guy made it work. But he has Constance and Dolores together, right? I don't have that option. I don't have Constance too. But yeah. That's my gear. That's my Silas. Crit damage stacked. With Infernal. Infernal is always the best for Silas. Always unmatched. Best set for him. And that's my Lily. If I do it too fast, you guys can just pause, right? And check the stats if you want to. And I use Eerie Gaze on Zagok. Then I have my Hex. I have Hexbook. That's my hearts. But yeah, this is kind of endgame, very endgame content. So you kind of want some good units for it, right? And that's with the gear. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like, subscribe, would make me happy. I also made Regulus on Rage Regen, right? So he has the ultimate up when the first AoE hit comes on the top side. Okay, and yeah, guys, appreciate you guys a lot. We see us on the next one, guys. Peace, peace, peace.